Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I'm your host, Tyranno Senpai. Welcome back to another episode of Tyranno Senpai Story Reviews. Hopefully you got that at the right angle. Now, last review, well, sort of, was this Beast of the Mesozoic, Triceratops Horridus subadult. Link in the description below so you can check out that video, as well as link to the playlist to see all my other unboxings. The last real unboxing that I really did for the channel was those Pokemon cards that I uploaded yesterday. Today, we're going to be taking a look at yet another dinosaur, this time from Mattel, and it's right here on the floor. Are you ready, guys? You ready to see this? Boom! The Jurassic World Amber Collection Velociraptor Blue. And it looks gorgeous. Look at this. Look at that. That looks so good. In the camera lens. I don't actually see it in front of me. But, funny story. The boxes came in and the whole top of it was like crushed. And I was like, oh, please tell me it's not broken or anything. Please tell me it's not damaged. I've been waiting a while to get this. And from what I can see from this, it looks like it's in pretty good shape. Now, before we talk about the figure, let's take a look at this box. That looks really good. It kind of looks like lava, like rock. It's got little cracks of lava and gold. You got the little amber T-Rex logo here. The Amber Collection up here. You got a little window so you can see your figure. Blue the Velociraptor. And this whole amber thing goes on the side. There's even like a little piece of amber here with a mosquito. And then of course we got a back that shows some facts about Blue, which I have not read yet, so I will go ahead and do that now. Velociraptor Blue, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Named for her unique colored markings, Velociraptor Blue is the last of her pack left on Isla Nublar, not only due to her size and intellect set her apart, but her ability to experience empathy enables her to develop a close connection with Owen Grady, so much so that she risks her life in order to protect him from harm. Oh, that's true enough, I guess. And I guess all we could really do now is get this thing out of the box. So let's not waste any more time. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen. The Amber Collection, Blue the Velociraptor. This thing looks beautiful. Look at this. Look at this figure. It's just like Blue. That head-on is Blue. Oh, wow. Mattel did you right. They really did get her right. The gray coloration, it's really good. You can see like little bits of detail. Like, take a look at that leg. Look at that. You can see like the faint striping there that she's supposed to have. Little itty bitty bits of detail. Even the scales, you can see like little itty bitty scales like all along that. That looks really good. That looks awesome. They even got the blue stripe right. I think, yeah, they did. Look. It doesn't reach her eye on this side, but it does with this one. Wow. That's awesome. This looks so cool. Wow. Yeah, looking at this head on, there's no shadow of doubt. This is Blue. This is her. That's awesome. Now, one thing that Amber Collection offers that previous Jurassic World toys didn't was all this articulation. It could be used as a stop motion piece. That's something that they kind of did with the Indoraptor, but I don't think it was this dramatic. And boy, did they treat Blue right here or what. Look at this. Look at this. I can't stop looking at it. She looks gorgeous. Oh. I mean, just look at the top of the head too. Look at that. Like little bumps and nodules running along her head and neck. That's a very good detail. Let me have a look at the teeth. Yeah, the teeth look pretty good. Look like I don't see any pink globs or anything. The lower teeth though seem to be the same piece as like the tongue. I think it was all one like sculpt or mold, whatever you call it, something like that. I don't know. I honestly don't know, and frankly, I don't really care. It looks beautiful. Oh, you do everything right. Ooh. So let's Ooh, wow, you really can open that jar, but let's not talk about that right now. Ooh, this looks so good. Like I could just see this, like in a diorama or something, like in like a forest or the Ease of Nublar jungle sort of thing, and seeing this thing. This looks beautiful on so many levels. Now, of course, this is like a Jurassic World Raptor, and I actually have, as you may know, a scientifically accurate Velociraptor. So let's compare the two. This is the beast of the Mesozoic Velociraptor. As you can see, if I could get it to stand, very drastically different from the Jurassic Park Velociraptor. This one has feathers, different head shape. It's got wings. And well, this is pretty much like, I have no words. Like, this is very highly detailed. I mean, this is Mattel we're talking about. It's not going to be like this top-notch level of detail, but this thing does everything right. But I've just now noticed that these feet are kind of like the previous Mattel toys. This Blue figure does suffer from big feet disease or whatever you want to call it, but that's just for balance. And of course, this Raptor actually has proper feet, but they're too tiny for it to actually stand up properly without a stand. This Blue Velociraptor, though, can stand up perfectly fine on its own without the need of a stand, unless you were to perform like some dynamic poses and stuff like that, which we'll go on a lot later. Alright, so I'm just gonna gently put this Velociraptor back in the... That's the problem with this dang Raptor. It can't stay in its proper pose. Alright, so now that we've kind of moved on from kind of like the sculpt and all that, let's actually talk about the articulation. Of course, we're going to start from the head. The jaw, very stiff. I'll say I actually had to apply a little bit of force. Not as much as this Raptor, though, the Beast of the Mesozoic Raptor. But yeah, that is kind of stiff, and it does kind of increments. Like it can pop up like just like that. Or, I mean, maybe you could get tiny, yeah, like look at that. Oh, but then it gives, which is a bit of a shame, really. And of course, the head doesn't move at all. No, it doesn't. So why do they have that cut there? I don't know. But you can move the neck a bit. You can move it up. You can move it down, and all that. The limbs, the arms, Yeah, they can. This part can move up and down. This part can move up and down. The claws are actually on a ball joint. Look at that. That's real cool. That's really cool. It's a shame that these figures don't have like a midsection cut, like around the torso, like this raptor does, like the Beast of the Mesozoic raptor does. I feel like that's all I've been saying here. It's just a shame. But that's fine. I could totally live with that. These legs look really good though. They move out. Oh yes, that's so good. So you can really balance this thing on pretty much everything. These legs can also go kick. Yeah, yeah. They can also. I'm gonna try my very best to not break it. Okay, so this bit doesn't really seem to move a lot. That's unfortunate. But this ankle joint seems pretty good, and the claw does actually articulate on this, which is something that previous raptor figures, even the Indoraptor, wasn't able to do. And then the tail is actually rubber, and there's a wire mesh that ends here that you can bend the tail with, kind of like with the Beast of the Mesozoic Velociraptor. I'm making a lot of comparisons to this, but the Beast of the Mesozoic Raptor is the only one I got. I can't make any other comparisons to any other raptor except the Beast of the Mesozoic Raptor. I mean, come on. So now that we talked about the articulation, let's talk about poses. We got a sassy Blue. Yeah, this is Blue, like, after, like, she's just done her filming. She's like, ah, yes, can I now please have my drink now? I'm, like, really thirsty. Oh, wow, and it stands perfectly while it's doing it. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm sorry, Blue, but you had it coming, didn't you? Alright, but seriously, let's actually get real with it. Oh, right, I forgot. This thing can't stand on one foot. But there is a solution. This base here, this amber base, which looks really cool. It's all golden and yellow, kind of like actual amber. And then, of course, you got the Jurassic Park logo, looking good. And you also have this little bit of clear plastic to put your figure on. There we go. And then there's a little porthole right here that you can stick Blue on. So let's actually give it a go. And look at this. This pose works so well. Look at that. It's coming right at you. Ah! Wow. This is amazing. Look at this. Holds up really well with that pose and everything. Wow. This is incredible. I mean, it's a bit finicky because it doesn't click in place, but it still works really well. And this is really awesome. You gotta admit. And there's so much poses you can do with this. This is probably like the best Velociraptor we're ever gonna get from Mattel. Let's be honest. So, I guess now, there's not really much more for me to say. Except I highly, highly, highly recommend you pick one of these up. Because man, you are not gonna be sorry with what you get. Anyway guys, that's gonna wrap it up for me here today. If you enjoyed this video, I'll leave a like, subscribe today, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything new. And until next time, this is Tyrannosaurus signing off. Alright then, take care now. Bye-bye then.